guys, it's Meet the Wheelers, just Sarah this morning. Mason wanted me to vlog about my meds that just came in. The 4th round of drugs that none of us are excited to do. So first off, I wanted to go over what I already have on stock from the last 3 times. So I have 2 Sharps box, which are for the most part full. We did have a 3rd one from our first round. I wish I would have kept that one just so we have an idea of how many needles we used. We're gonna do some sort of, I'm sure you guys have seen the picture of the baby laying in the heart of needles, which I think is very cool and meaningful. Mason thinks it's gross, but I think it's cool and symbolic. So, I have 2 Sharps boxes, mostly full. They sent me a new one full of alcohol pads and gauze this time. I don't know why. Maybe because if you miss the muscle in your butt cheek, you bleed a lot, which was a surprise to me. So I got my top of the Sharps box. We just wanted to go over this in case you are wondering what your meds are like when they first come in, if you haven't been through IVF. So it can be a little intimidating because there's a lot of needles, a lot of big needles, but they're really not that bad. It's the next day that hurts. So I got myself 2 vials of progesterone. Not my favorite, but if it does the job, then we'll stick with it. More needles. Okay, let's see. I have 1 bag of needles, 2 bag of needles, a couple from the last time. Is that all I have? Nope. 4 bags of needles. I think that's it as far as needles go. And each bag has quite a few in there. Oh, I forgot this bag. This is the giant bag of needles for your butt cheeks. We've got all of our favorite crazy person medication, Lupron, which I absolutely hate. I feel like it makes me insane. I think this is what makes me insane, or it's the ridiculous amount of estrogen, which we are increasing this time around again. Oh, another bag of needles, might I add. And the estrogen patches, which are really not that bad. Like I said, I don't know if it's the estrogen making me crazy or the Lupron, or it's a combination of the 2, but the patches aren't bad. My only annoyance is that it doesn't come off, like the residue doesn't come off easily. And I know some of you have said that you use, I think you said makeup remover or alcohol swabs or whatever. Anyway, I just scrub my stomach with a loofah for weeks until it's raw, basically, because it doesn't come off easily, and I'm too lazy to go get makeup remover. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes, well 8.5, because I have a little one right here, of estrogen patches, which my clinic, you start with 1 patch for a couple of days, and I think you go back for a blood draw, and then you add 2. And then you go back for a blood draw in a couple of days, and then you add 3, blah, blah, blah. We usually would stop at 3. This time we're going to be having 4 patches on. The estrogen pill that you stick up in there, more estrogen. My clinic started doing this thing where they want you to take aspirin. They said it's not, like you have to do it. They said it's optional. I haven't done it since we've started all of this, so we're gonna try it this time. If it doesn't do anything, the benefit is if I have a headache, it goes away. So, I'll do it. We've got Doxycycline. I think it's an antibiotic for when we do the transfer. They have you take it, I think, 5 days before, and I think that's just in case infection, when they're sticking things up there. So yeah, we've got, I don't know how to pronounce that one, but there's a couple different antibiotics. Yeah, the Estrogen Tablet. Oh, and I think this is Valium, which they have me take an hour before the transfer, which I think is totally not needed. I'm probably not going to take it this time around. Because A, it doesn't hurt. B, I'm not stressed about it. I'm excited. And especially this time around, I'm just kind of like, whatever happens, happens. What else do we have? We have 2 pregnancy tests in the house, which I will be getting out of the house before our transfer. I am going to do my best to not test, which those of you who know me are probably laughing because I always test early. I'm not going to test until the blood draw. That's what I'm telling myself. But I'm also worried that I'm going to go in and it's going to be negative. And if I take a test at home before the blood draw, then at least I have an idea of what I'm walking into. So, what else do we have? Oh, we have a 3rd thing of progesterone, which is good to know. I didn't know I had this. So, if we do get a positive test, when we get a positive test, and when we get past our, I don't know, it was the 9-week mark that I wanted to get past, and now I just want a positive test and go from there. So, usually we finish 2 vials of progesterone and then I have to reorder. But we haven't had to use that reorder because it hasn't worked out. So, I have 3, so I'm not going to have to reorder unless we get past 12 weeks, which I'm really hoping. I don't know what else I have to share with you guys. You have seen our basket of fun. This is our basket of fun. And we put everything inside of it. And it sits in our bathroom because our downstairs bathroom doesn't have any cupboards or anything. So this just sits by the toilet with the magazines. And I'm sure people are probably thinking, what the heck, when they walk in there. Because it's a little freaky, but most people know we're going through IVF, so, yeah. So, I'm supposed to be trying to make this 10 minutes, and I don't think I have much more to talk about. Oh, I forgot birth control. I'm on that, which we talked about in yesterday's video, I think. So, I start injections on Saturday, I believe, whatever the 9th is, and, we would start Lupron, and then I'm going to go to the doctor on the 20th for a blood draw, and that's just kind of the start of all of the appointments up until the transfer. So we'll go every 4 days from there, blood draw, and then the next time will be blood draw and ultrasound, and I think it just goes back and forth until we get closer to the transfer, and then it's blood draw and ultrasound every time for a couple of appointments. So, I'm a little worried about the estrogen thing because it seems like it's been low every time. And we've increased it every try. So we'll see how this one goes. I don't have much more to talk about. So, anyway, thanks for subscribing and following. Mason and I are really appreciating your guys' support. We love hearing about your guys' stories. So keep sharing. We've had a few recipes come in, which we are loving, so thank you for that. We're going to try those probably this weekend. We are house sitting for Mason's parents for the next, I think, 10 days. I keep getting confused on the dates, but I think it's 10 days. So we'll be vlogging over there with Rocky and Piper, the golden retrievers. It's supposed to be sunny today. It's supposed to be 80 degrees in Lake Stevens, Washington, which is awesome. I'm going to get my tan on this weekend if it's still nice. I will be enjoying the sunshine from the inside today at work. But today's going to be a good day. I'm going to try my best to be happy. And yeah, yesterday was a very good day at work. The end of the day ended a little weird, but overall it was good. I don't know, yesterday was just really fun. The morning it was sunny and everyone was in a good mood, and it was just really fun, which I haven't had a really fun day at work recently or lately at all. So it ended well. We were doing a remodel in one of our offices, so we moved everything out of the office at the end of the day, and they brought food in, and the music was up loud, and there was 1,000 people running around and running things outside, and it was a lot of fun. So it was a long day, but it was a lot of fun. But anyway, I already said thank you, and I went off on a tangent. But again, thank you for following. Mason will be up shortly. He should be. He didn't want to vlog because he didn't want to get up this morning. But we'll be vlogging tonight for tomorrow's video, and you guys can see his gorgeous face. And yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot, which Mason is not gonna know this until he watches this. Our insurance covered the bill this time, or like last time. It was only $15 for all of that, which is amazing. I think 2 vials of progesterone is like $150 or $200. So it should have been like 700 and something bucks for everything, and we only paid 15. So anyway, more tangents. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.